Hello and welcome to This is Nigeria, Unlocking Her Potentials. And this is part of our conversation on Nigeria at 60. We've been talking to different people from different strata of the society. Today we're speaking to the former Senate President and one-time Secretary to the Federal Government of Nigeria, Senator Anyim Pius Anyim, on his views and reflections of Nigeria at 60. You're welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you.
So growing up, what was Nigeria like for you? What were the memories that you hold very dear?
Remember, I'll be 60 by February 19, 2021.
Okay.
So Nigeria is at 60 today. I mean, a few days to come.
Mm-hmm.
It means we are almost a batmate.
Yes.
And if you ask me, Nigeria has been kind to me.
Okay.
I am proud to be a Nigerian.
Okay.
I am all that I have become because I am a Nigerian. I am pleased to be a Nigerian. And I always want people to come to terms with basic realities of life. Everything under the sun needs to grow.
Okay. And
the stages of growth must vary. It cannot be the same at all times. It can be a time, there could be a time that things will be tough. At times it will be fine, at times it will be good, at times of great expectations, at times where you actualize much of those expectations, and at times you lose some. I want to say that when we were celebrating Nigeria at 100, the theme for that celebration was One Nation, Great Promise.
okay.
I still hold firm to the fact that the country holds a lot of promise for all of us. So certainly, I believe that Nigeria holds a lot of promise. There had been a lot of dark moments, but we have been very resilient in overcoming them.
Like the Civil War?
And many other situations that we have come across, many economic situations, political situations. Yes, of course, even the situation we find ourselves, even at present. But there are moments in our history, and proudly we have overcome a series of those, and we will continue to overcome them. That promise, we must not take our eyes off it.
We should not take our eyes off the ball.
Of the promise, yes.
Okay. As a man of Igbo extraction, the Civil War took 3 years of Nigeria's nationhood. Has there been closure? Is there a sense of forgiveness, and do you feel inclusive in Nigeria?
Remember that many young people of today, not just young people, many people living in any part of the country, particularly the East today, were not part of that war.
Okay.
They didn't fight the war, they didn't experience the war. I think Nigeria has moved on.
Okay.
And I think the agitations you get from the East today is not talking about the past. Those agitations are talking about the future.
Okay.
Where are we in this place?
In the scheme of things?
Yes. Okay. That we should have our fair place in the scheme of things, but not taking us back. The past is past, and we look forward to the future.
Okay. Well, some people are saying the rate of unemployment has soared in recent years, but then it's a cumulative effect over time. What do you think is responsible for this, and how does it affect youth restiveness?
No. This issue of restiveness or economic challenges or unemployment or whatever, I am not sure it should be a matter for measuring our progress as a country. It shouldn't be a factor in measuring the progress of the country, because it could be quite temporal. A particular government may have more focus on one area and without covering the other area. A time in a world history, in the world political economy, there could be recession, there could be economic challenges worldwide. It could affect a country in particular, in a particular way. But those are temporary situations. It shouldn't be a factor for measuring our progress as a country. Yes, there are several challenges right now on the table.
Yeah.
Several challenges. But there are also expectations that maybe a new model, a new approach. Some people said the crux of the matter is the structure of the nation. Some will say the type of governmental system, like the presidential system of government, is too expensive, is part of the problem. Some will say it's mismanagement, some will say it's corruption, some will say it's bad governance and all that. But all these factors are temporary factors that can change at any time. So in looking at the progress we have made as a nation at 60, the temporary factors that come and go,
the variables,
yes, should not be a major consideration. I think that Nigeria has kept going, and I, for one, I continue to see the promise.
And not the problems.
No, and we should not take our eyes off that ball.
During the time in government, there was an oil boom and a lot of profit from the oil sector. If you had saved at that time, do you think you could have forestalled the current crisis we're having? Now there's dwindling oil prices.
Well, the government of President Jonathan set up the Sovereign Wealth Fund.
Okay.
And the whole idea of the Sovereign Wealth Fund is to save for the nation. The Sovereign Wealth Fund took off, made some progress, maybe not as expected, yeah, but it's also a matter that we should not be in a position to say because not much is saved, that is why we have problems of today, or because much is not saved. That's why we have problems of today, because we can as well see it from a number of other perspectives, like people do. It's lack of diversification, because whether you like it or not, oil must go down in the next few years.
And it does.
It must go down. But it's the inability to think beside your oil. So if you run a mono economy for quite a long time and you are not in any way thinking of diversifying, certainly you should expect that there will be problems. And I think that's what we're beginning to experience. And I am not sure it's completely out of place to make adjustments going forward.
That's true.
And by the grace of God, I believe we'll make an adjustment going forward.
So 2023 is approaching. What kind of leader should Nigerians aspire to have?
The leader that understands the challenges of today. A leader is not, I don't need to like you, you don't need to like me.
As long as you deliver.
Yeah, you are not doing me a favor by doing what you are elected to do. Just a good manager of men and resources. And you deploy it for the benefit of every strata of the society according to their needs. Okay. And that's why I said it's somebody who understands the needs of the moment.
Okay.
And that is, I believe, is comprehensive enough.
All right, thank you very much.
It can be a very ugly man. He may not like to laugh at every time, but those are not the issues.
Thank you for your time, sir. We really appreciate this. Well, this is where we draw the curtains on This is Nigeria, and we've been talking to the former Senate President and one-time Secretary to the Federal Government of Nigeria, Senator Anyim Pius Anyim, and he's giving us his views of Nigeria at 60. My name is Mayowaoluwabiyi. God bless Nigeria.